Assalamualaikum to Puan Suzana and everyone. Today, my group will present about proven scenario staffing for future survival. Before we start, I will introduce my group members. First, my name is Nur Aina Dalili and my group members Mata, Christina and Najwa. Question 1 is, identify the importance of staffing for Tencent Cafe. As a human resources manager, the importance of staffing for Tencent Cafe is reduce cost. It is a plain positive approach to reducing expenditure and a corrective function continuous process of analysis of cost and function. The Tencent Cafe must be a real one in the cost of manufacturing or service rendered. It comes through obtaining a large quantity of production from the some facilities. We can using the material of lower price and of different quality without, however, sacrificing the quality of the finished product. For example, reducing cost through the process of substitution. This is important to simplifying the process of manufacture without sacrificing the quality of the finished product. It's also changing feature for the product suitably without sacrificing the quantity of the product. It must be a permanent one because short life if it comes through reduction in the price input such as materials and labor. It also should be through improvement in method of production from research work. Thus, this must be a genuine one and should aim at the elimination of wasteful elements in method of doing things. The second of importance of staffing for Tencent Cafe is maintaining coordination among employees. Human resource managers should integrate their activity in not a coordination to maintain harmony among individual effort toward the accomplishment of common goals of an organization. Each employee has its own values and aspirations. Management tries to maintain a good bond between individuals for the achievement of organizational objectives. It utilizes their knowledge and experience of individuals for the achievement of organizational objectives. At the same time, it also tries to do justice to employees' objectives. For example, the objective of employees is generally to get maximum remuneration, whereas the objective of the organization is to increase production and will. Manager coordinate work by motivating the employees to achieve higher remuneration by producing more, which ultimately help in realizing the objective of both sides. Lastly, the development of human capital is also important in Tencent Cafe because it can improve an organization employee perform capabilities and resources. For example, if they can become more productive of an individual level through development, the organizational itself will begin seeing productivity gains. Employees also the most important and thus valuable asset. So, in order to adequately develop human capital solution, employers must continuously invest both time and money in training and recruiting people to fortify their personnel and interpersonal. So, it's considered to be one of the most company to success. The process of developing human capital requires creating the necessary environment in which employees can learn better and apply innovative ideas. Acquire the competencies, develop skill, behavior, and attitude. As human resources, we need to state that human capital development resources around.
For the Tencent Cafe Merlimau branch, first, human resources planning. Human resources planning is the continuous process of systematically planning ahead to achieve optimal use of an organization's most valuable asset, quality employees. For an example, Tencent Cafe Minimal need to see in the organization national chart how many employees can be hired in the future. Second, recruitment or hiring. Recruitment hiring is process of identifying and attracting the interest of qualified individuals in applying for vacant position in the organization. For an example, Tencent Cafe Minimal trying to get employees inside the organization and people outside the organization. Third, selection. Selection is process of selecting the best of most qualified candidates from a group of applicants to fill a vacancy in an organization. Fourth, employee orientation, a formal process of introducing new employees to their job and teammate can help increase their confidence and improve their performance. For example, Tencent Cafe Minimal need holding a program to introduce new employees to the organization, existing training is an investment organization made in their workforce to give employees the skill they need to become better workers, resulting in financial gain. For example, Tencent Cafe Minimal can train new employees who do not have experience about skill of cafe for them to be efficient in their job performance. Performance evaluation. Performance evaluation, a continuous process of communicating with employees regarding their expected duties and current work performance in the organization. Example, Tencent Cafe Minimal reward employees who have successfully achieved the set performance standard to encourage employees to work hard. Employee separation. An employee can leave the organization for any reason which he deems fit for seeking separation. For example, Tencent Cafe Minimal can transfer employees with good experience and performance in the work to other branches. Tencent Cafe Minimal.
A very good afternoon. My name is Narmata Dr. Suresh and I will discuss the question C. The question is, discuss 2 attractive staff retention plans to be applied by Tencent Cafe to maintain their employees. So as a human resources manager, the attractive staff retention plans is very important to be applied by Tencent Cafe. So because managing employee retention involves the biggest and the best strategy action to keep Tencent Cafe's employees or staff to stay focused and motivated in their work. So I given 2 points. The first one is provide financial and non-financial rewards. So building a culture of recognition is very important in managing staff. So Tencent Cafe should appreciate their staff and not to recognize every them once in a while, because staff should really expecting financial and non-financial rewards for their service and efforts. The benefit is the staff will give their 100% in the work, and it's benefit for us. So example for the financial reward is like bonuses, promotion, job security. And about the non-financial is like appreciation, praises, and competition, a healthy competition. And the second point is practice a good management pattern. Okay, a great manager or leader who can motivate a great leader is someone who can motivate their staff and follow business management best practices for success. So a good management pattern is the process by which a company like Tencent Cafe to produce the greatest result with the least amount of effort using the available of resources to them. So the first thing a manager should find out is how to make his staff or employees care about the company's vision or objective of the company. So the first one is reward effort. Okay, so the effort is very important, so the staff feel valued and motivated. So the second one is stay committed. When the team members does not trust each other, and it will come a poor decision making in the company. So a manager should create a good situation and a comfortable situation for the staffs. And it's very important for the company to go on with a good profit. So we should create a management pattern that help the staff to stay committed with us. So that's all the 2 points for staff attractive retention plans to be applied by Tencent Cafe to maintain their employees or staffs. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, I want to answer question D. Question D is explain to group decision technique that can be used by human resources manager in carry out planning for team new branch. First, nominal group technique. Nominal group technique is defined as a structure method from group brainstorming that encourage contribution from everyone and facilitates quick agreement on the relative importance of issue, problem, or solution. Team members begin by writing down the idea, that selecting which idea they feel is best. Once team members are ready, everyone present their favorite idea, and the suggest the discuss and provide by the entire group using a point system. NGT combine the important rating of individual group member into the final weakness properties of the group. The method we will be able to solve problem with the team. Here also we will get a lot of opinion from the team to open a new branch here. For example, the operate area for opening this new branch. We're going to get a lot of suggestion that the team will give, and here we will discuss it together, so we're going to get national agreement here. Besides, because we are going to open this new branch during the COVID, so we need to think about many method of that our business can operation properly. We must make a lot of change. We with this method we will get a lot of idea from the team. For example, this cafe, it will provide delivery and drive through. This is our giant idea after we use the NGT method. This method will work because many customers are still afraid to eat in store because COVID. This NGT is very effective because we can hear a lot opinion from our team during the COVID season. We need to change it a more effective direction if we want business to progress and successful. Second is electronic meeting system. We use this method because we want to keep ourselves healthy from being affected with COVID. This method is especially operate because we only use social site to discuss problem, even if we only meet in the virtual, but we can still solve the problem well. This is because here we will also listen to the opinions of others from the opening for of our new branch that will be opening in Malimau. For example, the problem of how we want to be this week of COVID, we can discuss this method together, how Google Meets or whatever meeting application. Here we will lot of opinion from the team, and we will come together so that we can solve this problem. the problem that we will be accepted during COVID is the way we'll sell. Um, Here we will discuss new method that should be used to sell our cafe product. We cannot just use the old method. Uh so here we going to find a lot of others way to keep this cafe going, even if where COVID this method is that selling online, this will attract customer to buy at our cafe, because they are still afraid to leave the house. We can provide COD so that customer don't have to go to our cafe, because we will send it to their house. So keadaan ni sangat-sangat membantu kita untuk menjalankan cawangan baru kita di di Merlimau. So uh, that's all for me and my team. Thank you.